guys. Okay, so you guys know I have a clinic, and in my private practice I get I get the athletic population, I get the everyday person, I have little kids in there. And so, I mean, obviously for the little kids a little bit tougher on the stretching things, but anyways. So when it comes to when I'm assessing someone and asking them, like, okay, what things work, what things don't, and, how often are you doing this? A lot of times they're like, okay, I've had this for years. And the thing that is interesting to see is that people have kind of the same go-to stretches or exercises, which is fine. But the only problem is if you're coming to see me, it means the problem hasn't been resolved, has it? And so the thing is, sometimes people don't realize is, when you're doing the same stretches or the same exercises over and over again, you might be plateauing and not even realizing that, it was good in the beginning, and now you need something different. And that's no different with my patients when they come in, and, we start off with one thing, and then, I'm following up and seeing like, okay, well, how are things? Has anything gone boring, or is have you plateaued? Like, does it feel like it's not getting anywhere? And, as long as people are honest, like, sorry, it's so windy out. Darn allergies. But the thing is, if, when they tell me that stuff, I'm like, okay, well, let's change it up, because your body is so used to just one way, and we got to teach it how to do something else and challenge it. And so I'm going to teach you how to do a challenging Piriformis stretch. And it is challenging because you have to use your core, you have to use your balance and proprioception. So proprioception is just basically we're getting the receptors to, kind of double ups with kinesthesia. But anyways, we're trying to get your receptors to activate and get them to respond, and not just kind of go, oh, whatever, sure, or just splint. We want to get your body back to functioning at its optimal, right? And so with this one, you're going to be, balancing on one foot. If you want to try it, you can, but I'd suggest if you're not good with your balance, and you haven't tried the other Piriformis stretches, and I do have the other videos, I'll post them in the description below. Just, go through the other ones first before you try this one, because it can be intense. If you want to try it, you can, but, hold on to something or have someone nearby. But it is pretty intense. So with stretches, you can do them every day. You can do them every day. You can do as many times as you want. It's not going to hurt you. If you do feel discomfort or pain, then just stop, or you can reduce the range you go into. That's all. So the thing is, again, know your limitations. I always put that on my patients. I trust them that, they've listened to what I've said, my recommendations, and that, I don't have to be there all the time, because they can hear my voice in their head saying, really? No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, that's actually, I know the back patients that are squatting, they usually, when they're bending down, they're usually like hearing my voice in their head going, okay, now bend here, now bend there, and keep this straight. And yeah, it happens. Anyways, let's go do this stretch, okay? And then I'm going to take my left leg. So this is kind of like a tree pose in yoga, but now we're going to do a bend. So you're going to bend at the hip and knees to lower down, just like so. Okay. It's good. Can't do the slow and talk at the same time. Okay, so plant in here, go like this, and then hold. Okay. So when you're doing this stretch, you want to make sure you keep good balance, that your head, neck, and spine are all in a straight line. So I have my head up a bit just so I can talk to you, but basically you want to try and hold